Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. It looks like all the workers are going home for the day. And look who else we found. We'll get into what our activity... Oh, where'd she go? She was here just a second ago. Johanka. Where did Johanka go? There she is.
Ah.
How are you getting on?
Yeah, how are you getting on?
Oh, better. A little, at least.
Oh, good.
There's less wounded than there was.
Excellent.
Some got better.
Excellent.
But there are more and more people in need of treatment.
Yeah.
Someone gets kicked by a horse. Someone eats something bad. Another can't sleep or has the ague. Everyone's got a problem, and it feels like I'm the only one in the whole world who's able to help them. And Matthias. He worries me most of all.
Oh.
Brother Nicodemus helped me to move him here after what happened in Merhoyed.
What?
But he's still lying in a fever, and
What?
nothing seems to help.
I'm sorry to hear it. To be honest, you look all done in.
I know. I'm constantly on my feet, and when I get a chance to rest for a while, I don't sleep well. I keep having peculiar dreams and waking up.
Oh.
I get up in the morning, feeling like I haven't slept at
Sounds
all.
like stress. Peculiar dreams. Oh. Okay, I brought something for the sick.
I brought you something.
That's sweet of you. What is it?
A few groschen.
I've got a bit of spare coin, and I was thinking maybe you could use it.
We certainly could.
Yeah.
That would be a great help.
All right. I'm going to give her 360.
I'd like to give you 360 groschen.
Thanks, Henry. You're an angel.
All right. So here's the thing. What's wrong? You know what? I this is actually kind of blindsiding me a little bit. I thought we'd just check in to see with Johanka and, everything be fine. But there's a DLC. I forget which one that is. I'll have to take a look for it. And then we also have, it's a what's wrong with Matthias? Yeah. Okay. Hang on a sec.
What's wrong with
Let's
Matthias?
see what's going on.
As I said, his wound isn't healing, and he has a constant fever. Me and Brother Nicodemus are at a loss. We tried everything we could think of. I pray every night to Our Lady to heal him. If only he'd get better.
Ah, poor Matthias. After all he's been through. I'll pray for him too.
Yeah. Oh, do I have a sleeping potion?
I could get you some potion to help calm you down so you can sleep.
Yeah.
Thanks. But there's no point in it.
Oh, okay.
Brother Nicodemus already tried, and it didn't help.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. And then I basically, I think this is an open one that you could bring any number of things for her to help her out. So, all right. Well, that's kind of a bummer. There's Wounded Man. Where's Matthias? Thomas? Philip from Skeleton. He's still here? Really? Insomniac? Wounded Man? Okay, these are all the regular people that we're familiar with. Oh, there's Matthias. Oh. Well, all right. Well, we're gonna have to sort of reevaluate that later. But for now, this is not why we're here. Oh my goodness. All right, that is something that we're gonna have to look into. First of all, nourishment is at 99. Okay. Well, we're just gonna have to live with that. I am gonna be taking some potions and stuff. So yeah, I'm a little worried about that, but that's okay. Now, what is the point? What are we here for? We're here because, this is the Madonna of Sasau. Oh, okay, let's just take a quick look at what this is, and just we'll put a pin in it for the future. But I stopped by to see Johanka and find out that she's how she's getting on. She confided in me that she's been having strange dreams in which the Virgin Mary appears to her. Oh, she didn't say that, but okay. Johanka is troubled by a recurring nightmare. I ought to ask her about it. After all, that's what friends are for. Okay, so that's what the DLC is. The Madonna of Sasau, I think, is a DLC, if I remember correctly. So we'll have to go down that path eventually. But what we're here for, and I'm going to just unselect that just so that we can get the markers off the thing, is Restless Spirit. There's the book is called the Necronomicon. 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 It is of the Libri prohibitee books banned by the church, so there may be one locked away in the monastery. The monks aren't likely to have give it to me just for asking nicely, though. I'll probably have no choice but to steal it. So that's the plan. We are here to, well, for a little bit of the old night work. And if we take a look at the map, let's see what we're dealing with here. Not much. We don't have any markers. Okay, well that's kind of disappointing. I assume, like, this right here is where most of the monk, this is the monks area right in here. I think. I don't know about this place, but I've been in here before, and I've actually spoken to people like, I think the overseer and various people in this building. So I think we're going to start there and see what we're going to deal with. But I'm a little bit disappointed that I don't have... Oh, there's A. Okay, where's the A? All right, it's showing up on my... Interesting. Okay, well, let's follow the marker and see where it goes. Wait a minute. Is it literally A? Because that seems awful far away. Get it? A is far away. Oh, it's down here. Oh, this is the that's the quest from the point of yeah. This is where I was told to go get the necronomicon. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's not going to help me very much. So essentially, who is this? This is there's the overseer. Ooh. Okay, the whole point is we're going to have to do some sneaky.
No trouble today.
Yeah, I hope there's no trouble today either, my friend. And I have no idea who might be around to cause such troubles. We've got a guard over there, and it's pretty quiet. Pebbles is, of course, on guard. Let's keep an eye out. Where is he going? Now, I do have Padfoot and Nighthawk. So, okay, he's gone in there. All right. And that is a hard lockpick. Okay. But this one here is open. Ooh. And this one is non-existent. Okay. All right. And this one is open. And this one is non-existent. All right. Shall we start over here? I mean, let's just open up this one and take a peek inside and see what there is. There's books. We could start in here. Is there anybody in here? It's a private area. Oh. Well, then we better get into the sneaky mode. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to be making use of various things. We're going to do this, and we're going to also have a Padfoot. I know this is going to... Oh, by the way, I'm in my sneaky clothes. So look at that. I got my noise down to 0 and conspicuous invisibility down to 17 and 21, or 21 and 17, respectively. It's not a bad little outfit, actually. What's surprising is that I can wear this male coif here, and it doesn't impact my any of this stuff at all. It just gives me more armor, so I figured, what the hey, I'll use it. All right, I don't think I've taken the Padfoot yet. I got distracted by me. Yeah, buffs. So Smitten, we got good. We're good on that front, and it looks like we don't have any others. So all right, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Padfoot. I've got 6 of them. Okay, I'm hoping we're gonna be able to. Oh, I'm all piggy wiggy. That's not good. Okay, now maybe we could close this door. Oh, and also maybe we could take Nighthawk. Nighthawk. And then put the, there we go. Okay, what are we dealing with here? Flea, Wart, Maiden, okay, alright, okay. Cobwebs! I'll take those. Now, does that show up as stolen in my inventory? Is it other? No, it doesn't. Okay. Do any of these show up as stolen? I've read that one by the looks of it. Let's take that, and that, and then take a look at my at the book situation. These are not stolen. Ew. Okay. Maybe this is an open library. Oh, there's a bed over there. There's somebody there. Okay. All right. Flea and wart. Oh, that's the same one. Okay, what about this one here? None of these. I'm not getting the rob thing, so none of these look like they're stolen. Book of Prayer. Okay, I'm just taking the ones that have the star on them because I haven't read them yet. I mean, seriously, am I not getting any? None of this is theft. Oh, okay. Well, game. I'll take that. Oh. Okay, no, we're not here for stealing goblets, but we're just. No, we're not doing anything with that either. Okay, there's a dude like right there. Okay. Well, we'll leave the cobwebs in there. Oh. Oh. Okay, okay. What's this? Okay, looks like accounting on May the 9th, receipt of gifts. Okay, yeah, this is not a forbidden book. All right. Okay. What's over here? What was I not? That suddenly I'm in a private area again? Who is this? Oh, that's the overseer. You know what? Let's see if I can go through this door. I can. Okay. All right. Man, this is freaking me out. I'll tell you right now. Oh, I could sleep and save. What's this? Nope, that's nothing. Oh, there's like a whole... Oh. Okay, okay. All right, let's just keep going. I'm trespassing. Lockpick hard. Can I actually lockpick this? With my pad foot? I can. Okay. Mutt, be quiet. Be quiet, Mutt. Nothing. Okay, okay. But that's good. That's experience. Okay, let's just keep going. Whose place is this? Oh, this is, I mean, I'll tell you something. This is really freaking me out. Oh, a treasure map. Don't mind if I do. Okay, let's see if we could, what's in here. What I'm looking for is anything necronomicon related. Oh. And I don't know where it is, so we're going to have to just look. Okay, we're not really worried about roe and cheese. Okay. Oh, wow. We're into the inner sanctum. What is this place? There's a book. Okay, I can't read that one. Oh. What's this? Siskin, youngest son of the illustrious Sir Schmiel Flashka, Baron. No, this is not a forbidden book. Okay. All right. Nope. How about oh, what's in here? Nope, not interested in that. Okay. All right, let's lockpick this one. This is great practice. Oh, wow, I'm really digging this. Okay. Key to forbidden books! Yes. Okay. All right, I think we're on the right path. What's all this? Oh, no, I don't want to sit. Okay, I don't think any of that's... All right, here's what we're going to do. We've got this far, so we're going to save scum a little bit. I am not proud. I am not going to be proud. We are doing this. There we go. Okay. All right. What do you think? Left? Oh, I know I'm trespassing. I know I am. No. Okay. That's a private footlocker. I don't think the books are going to be kept in a... Do you think we can get through this? Okay. Oh. Okay. This is a bed chamber. I don't think it's going to be in a bed chamber. Yes. Okay. Oh, wow, am I nervous. Okay, first of all, let's check and see where we are on the map. We are... Oh, it's in here! Wow. Okay. We might be able... There's stairs here, a path. Maybe we can get out a quick way here. Oh, man, this is... this is so cool! Okay, we got to... What's this right here? Okay. Unlock. Oh, we can... No, we don't have to. This is the key. It works. Unlock. See? Look, E. Oh. No, don't close. Don't close. What? Okay. What am I dealing with here? Close. Am I going to have to stand up? How do I interact with this? Yes. Okay, I don't know what that is. I'm going to leave it there because I don't know what it is, and we're not here for that. Okay, Henry has his limits. I mean, the other books he took because they weren't stealing. if it's not rob, I mean, I needed to steal the key because this is the quest. I needed to steal this book because it's the quest. But anything else, we're doing minimum damage here. All right, so we're gonna close you. Okay, we're just to be extra sneaky. We're gonna just poke around and see if there's anything else in here. There's... Oh, open. Oh, these aren't stealable either. Okay. Book of Prayers. All right. Oh, they're... Are they stolen? Oh, this cobweb is stolen. Okay, we're going to put that back. I don't want to steal. You know what? We're not going to steal these. Oh, they were duplicates anyways. Well, that one was. Okay, nothing else on me is stolen except for the... Oh, it's not stolen either. The key to the forbidden books. Excellent. All right. But that says open. It doesn't say... Okay, well, we're going to keep an eye on that. Open. Oh. Remedies for fleas and warts. Oh, by the way, we're not, as I say, we're not proud. We're not proud. We're doing it. Steal. These are all stealing as well. Wicked blacksmiths. Legend of Saint Dorothy. Some of these are repeats. Okay. I know I'm trespassing. I'm not just trespassing, I'm stealing as well. Is there anybody in here, by the way? I don't know if there is. Fortunately, this is all steal. Okay. My stuff's wearing out. Okay. Food. Nighthawk. Padfoot. Am I reloaded now? Yes. Yes, I am. Oh. Got another treasure map. Is it stolen? It didn't say it. There was no holdie to steal thing. So, treasure maps. I think we're still in good shape. Yes, we are. Okay. All right. Let's see. What else we got here? Oh, man. Steel. Oh! Nope, steel. That's all stealing. Okay, well, let's see if we can get out of here because I think I've pushed my luck fairly. Well, I'm glad nobody's working late, by the way. Oh, no. Move. Anthology of love poems? Seriously? You know, maybe in the future, some future rendition of Henry, maybe we can try being a little bit less of an honest Henry. Trying to find the way out. Nope. You know, maybe I should just come back leave the way I came. I'm all juiced up. It's late at night. They should all be asleep. Yeah, you know what? I think I should just cut my losses and let's boogie woogie on out of here. Fortunately, I am getting some... You know, I'm surprised I'm not getting stealth experience. Okay, let's go. I think I want to go this way. Okay. Through here. I'm just trying to get out of here. Oh, can I get out of this way? Oh, let's try it. I think this is the door at the end of the upstairs hall. Where is it? There it is. Oh, I got my stealth. Okay. Nothing to see here. Let's go. No, you didn't see me. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Boogie! Bye, pig. There's a pig sitting there. Woo! Oh, no. That's not the way to get out of here. Mud! Let's go. Let's get out of here, Mud. Oh, my goodness. Oh, well, we did get what we wanted, which is good. And what I think we're going to do is we're just going to head back to our little home base here. And I know that we're all pad-footed up and night-hawked up, but that's okay. That's all right. Oh. Let's put the thing away. There we go. Get a bit more normal lighting. And we're going to sit down. And I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to look at what we got. I think this is a good time. So my energy's at 100. Nourishment is 97. I'm in good shape. Now, if I look at, just for kicks and giggles, at my buffs, Nighthawk, Padfoot, Reading Spot. This is good. So this is kind of nice. Now, I'm not too worried about this stuff. I'm just going to let it wear out. I did pick up some new stuff. So let's take a look. We went to level 5 in stealth. I'm surprised that my lockpicking didn't go up. It did a little bit, but I don't have any points, so I guess we're not going to worry about that. But I've got 2 points in stealth. Oh, Crouching Chameleon. I remember looking at this one. So when crouching, you get a move without movement, you get a 30% stealth bonus. So I think that's a good one. I've got 2 points I can use, Stealth Kill, and there's Rain Man as well. You move almost silently in the rain. Footsteps reduced by... Okay, I'm going to get Crouching Chameleon, and I'm going to get Stealth Kill, because I've been wanting to get that one for a long time. There we go. Now we can sneak up to like bandits and stuff like that, and we can sort of do some stabby with if we have a dagger. You have to have a dagger. All right. And if we take a look at stealth, I am now level 5. I'll get another point at level 8, which is what do I? Okay, ordinary mug. So you're a little bit less recognizable. Slim fit is level 8. Noise of armor and other equipment by 20%. That's actually not bad. I like that. Dog person. Oh, that means you're not gonna. Okay, that's level 10. And then A2 brute. I guess it's meant to be play on A2 Brutus. Your attack from behind will be 1/3 stronger. So that's kind of nice too. All right, but in the meantime, we've got Crouching Chameleon and Stealth Skill. So Stealth Kill. And then Vitality, Speech. Yeah, I've looked at those and I don't really know what to do with them. All right, so I didn't like any of the options, so I've just left them alone. Let's take a look at what we've got. Now, we have, well, first of all, can we read the necro, can we read this? Oh, for crying out loud. Hang on a minute. We have to do this. There we go. I hate that because it's so bright when you've got this potion going, but look at all that. It's got like runes and weirdness and all kinds of stuff. All right, well, I guess we're not going to worry about that. Okay, and the books look terrible, so I might have to. What I might do is let my these potions wear off, and then I can read them properly. Let's see what else we've got. We've got Legend of Melusine. Okay. So this is the tale of Melusine the First. Knight Raymond was a good friend of Count Poitiers. Once they went together to hunt wild pigs, but the Count of Poitiers was attacked by a raging boar and knocked from his horse. Brave Raymond rushed to save his friend and tried to kill the enraged beast, but his blow glanced off the back, and instead of taking down the creature, he killed his friend with one blow. Oh my goodness. Poor Raymond! No, actually, not Raymond, the Count of Poitiers. Aghast at his deed, Raymond fled deep into the forest where he grieved over the death of his friend, little knowing that he had acted according to an ancient philosophy. Oh, prophecy. And through an evil heart, thirsty, he knelt down by a pool in the woods to take a drink and rest a while, whereupon he saw a most beautiful maiden sitting by the pool. Is that going to be Melusine? She came to him at once and asked what a knight was seeking so deep in the woods, and why he was so sad. Disarmed by her beauty, Raymond fell in love with the girl and told her the whole story of his misfortune. Then, right away, he asked her for her hand in marriage, and the maiden, who was called Melusine, accepted his offer. But she warned him that her husband must never enter her chamber on a Saturday, and must leave her alone all day. Really? Okay. From the moment the knight returned from the forest with his bride, he met only good fortune. He defeated all old rivals of his family, put to rights all wrongs against them, and got back many castles and estates that others had stolen from his glorious family, thereby exalting his own good name and that of his line. Raymond served his liege so bravely that the Lord asked him what he would like to have for his services, whereupon the knight replied that he wished to have in freehold as much land as would fit within the skin of one stag. His liege lord laughed and gladly agreed, little knowing that Melusine had advised him to cut the skin of the stag into thin ribbons and weave a long rope from them. This she then made even longer by a magic spell, so that it would hold an even greater tract of land. Melusine made a spring rise up in the middle of this land to water the earth and ensure good harvest every year. By other spells, Melusine erected the great castle Lusignan, where she and Raymond made their home. And that's it. There's the story. Okay, well, I think that's enough reading time with Ono, or Henry, I mean. But we do have some others. The Old Maiden's War. I mean, we could just take a quick peek. Oh, maybe I should. The Adamites, Queen's Court manuscript. Yeah, I'll have to remember that I haven't read. Well, maybe we could take a look at it. I've already opened it. What are we dealing with? Is it a couple of pages? And the women in their warring oft employed deceit and ambuscade. Here, under the guise of a lover, one slit the throat of a young man. There another, feigning to be a respectable daughter, her own father, in his own home, did stab. One day, Tirad, who did in combat slay a great number of Vlasta's she-warriors, set off with a company of his men, and did with their own ears hear a mournful crying, and did see with their own eyes a beautiful girl chained near by a rock, a hunter's horn hanging from her neck, who entreated them to show unto her mercy, and to free her from her bonds. Tirad, having cast aside all caution, dismounted and did draw near to the girl, to set her free. The girl gave thanks unto him, and did relate to him that she was called Sharka, and that the woman of Devon had pounced upon her and bound her for her unwillingness to wage war against the men, and to humiliate her had hung a horn upon her neck for her to call for help. And before her they set a vessel of mead, for her agony to stoke as she died of thirst. He comforted her, and together the mead they did drink, and conversed until the entire company was overcome by sleep. And Tirad, emboldened by the mead, and the delicate voice of Sharka, the horn did grasp and blow it with the full force of his lungs. Forthwith a storm did arise, a cry rang out from all sides, did ascend upon them bands of armed women, and having slayed all the men, put Tirad into the restraints from which he had ere freed Sharka. She stood above him laughing. In the morn, for to mock the men, a great wheel was brought out in front of Devon, and in its spokes was woven the broken body of Tirad. When the other man had received news of this happening, young and old, or I guess it's men, young and old from all corners of the land sprang forth to avenge his torturous death. None had ever seen such an army as the one that had laid siege to Devon, and soon conquered it. Many girls fell upon that day, and more fled, never to be seen again. Those that survived begged their brothers and fathers for forgiveness, yet spared they were not. When the men had slain the girl's army in its entirety, then took to destroying Devon, until all that remained was dust, and thus ended this time of strife. All right, I think that's good. I think we've there's only, my potions wore off too. There's only so much I want to submit you to that. We're gonna put out our thing, and we're just gonna sleep through till morning, and then we're gonna go and get the necronomicon. No. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to sleep and save. There we go. That's it. Good boy. Oh, it's almost morning time. Oh, I've got 100% energy. Okay, well, we'll just go till daylight. How about that? Then when we travel, it's going to be... I'm not going to need a torch or anything like that. Those interesting books. Hopefully that improved my reading skill. I mean, let's take a quick look at myself just before we move on. My reading skill is at 12. And in the flow, okay, cartographer is at level 14. All right, well, I just need to get level 14, and I'll get cartographer, which is the one I want. It's where the whole map opens up to you, and you don't have to go through the fog of war anymore. So we're halfway through level 12, and we're gonna get our next point at level 14. So yeah, hopefully a little bit more reading, and we'll get that done. All right, onward. Let's take a look at, by the way, our Restless Spirit. Get the book Necro whatever. This is interesting. That usually we get a little bit more detail than this, but I don't know. I mean, I think I just have to go back to Rattai. Yeah, we didn't really get a lot of hand-holding in this one, and I think, to be honest with you, I think I got a bit lucky. Although I did start in one end and just keep working my way through. I mean, it wasn't exactly what I would call a quick process. All right, let's get back to Rattai. Do 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 do. Oh. Okay. Snare. Yeah, I don't do snares. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm not a fan of them. Well, I mean, who's a fan of snares? But I don't know. It's always the people that end up attacking you in a snare are always kind of. They're not worth it. You don't get the reward out of it. And I'm at the point now where I'm looking for good armor and good clothing, right? So, and I need a higher class of people. Okay, now before we go in, I've been warned that I shouldn't have to worry about this because I'm a good boy. But I just want to make sure that I've got nothing on me that's stolen. Just so I don't have to... Yeah, there, I think we're good. Don't have to consider it even. Hey, don't worry about me. I didn't steal a book from a monastery. Bye! Okay, let's go. And this is where we want to be. Oh. Well, I must say, I'm very proud of myself. My stealth game is usually crap, but I think I was using enough potions that I actually made that work. All right, buddy.
I've got the book.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a fine fellow.
Well, I know that.
Well, show me it then.
Here it is.
Wonderful. Come back in a little while. I need to read through it and find that spell. And here's a reward for your efforts.
Oh. What did I get? Oh, I got 20 groschen. Oh my god, all that for 20 groschen? Seriously, bro. All right, while he's doing that, let's take a look and go to the tailor and see if he's got any fancy hats. Actually, what's my condition right now? A little bit filthy by the looks of it. Let's yeah. There we go. We'll get cleaned up a little. And that should now put me at 18 charisma. Nice, that'll do. Hey, bud.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Oh, I think so. How about any nice hats? We're going to start with the priciest hats that you've got. He's got the the nobleman's hat that I already have. Okay, none of this looks... I mean, I could get the... That's a nobleman's hat. And then there's like the pointy hats here. Yeah, none of this looks different. He's got a dirty padded coif. That's probably one I sold him. Yeah, I don't see anything else here that... Yeah, nothing that I want. All right. Fine. Whoa. What was that? Where are you going there, buddy? All right, let's take a look and see what the quest log says we're supposed to do. So wait until the apothecary has read the book. Now I have to wait for him to read it. Well, what am I going to do? I mean, is there anything we could do while we're here in Rattai? I mean, I suppose I could. You know what? Let's just wait. I think my food and everything is fine. Yeah, let's just wait. We'll just hang out here with Pebbles. Hey, Pebbles, how's it going? We're just gonna hang out. He's gonna be in there doing his thing. All right. Okay. Give him a chance to read. I have no idea how long this is gonna take. I mean, for all I know, it could take 24 hours. So I figured we'd at least, give him a little opportunity. All right, let's see if that made any difference. I think I'd get a notification, wouldn't I? Wait until he's read the book. Okay. All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to just kill some time, maybe sell some stuff at the local armory and all of that. And, yeah, I think I'll be back in a little bit.
Entering the arena now will be Olbram, known as Sparrowhawk, archery master of Kalin. And he will face Yera of Benashoff, Cold Kipper, a mercenary by profession. Welcome, our warriors.
Well, it's taking a little while for the apothecary to do his business. I mean, seriously, it's been like a day or two. So I did a bunch of business and all kinds of stuff. I waited around a bit, but yeah, then a tourney popped up, and
God
maybe
be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
maybe we could just, I want to enroll in the tourney.
I'd like to enroll in the big tournament.
All right. As long as you've got the enrollment stake.
I do.
Sir Hanish's rule is every contestant has to put up 3 score groschen.
I can do
Course.
that.
Here you are.
I'll write your name down. Henry, you said.
Yes.
And I need to know what weapon you choose.
Longsword.
Longsword. I reckon it's what I'm best at.
Good. Get yourself ready. You're next in line.
Oh ho! Oh, I do enjoy the tournaments. Hopefully, because they've been getting progressively more and more difficult. Good, I've got my
Entering
sword.
the arena now will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Rattai Kubla.
Yay!
And he will face Pavel, called Roebuck, from the garrison of Sir Sebastian von Berg.
Uh-oh.
Welcome, our warriors.
All right. Are we going for it? When do we
All's
start?
prepared for the first duel.
Oh, okay.
We will witness a duel with longswords.
Yay! Okay.
Missed.
Oh, he gives.
In our tourney is Henry of Skalitz.
Yay! I think I got lucky on that one. Oh, all right. Oh,
Change weapons for the second bout.
oh.
Prepare to watch a fierce fight with axes and shields.
This actually is a good opportunity to learn some of these other weapons because I never use them otherwise. Oh! You know what? We're just gonna go in. Gonna go whacka whacka. Whack. Whack. Oh, nope, that didn't work.
Had enough?
No. Oh. This guy, he sounds so distraught. Oh, I got a new level in axe. Oh, stamina. Oh!
Curse it.
Oh, okay.
The victor of the second duel is Henry of Skalitz. He is hereby declared the victor in this round and shall proceed to the next round.
All right. Woo! Come on, apothecary, read that book. Who's this guy?
Entering the arena now will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Rattai Kubla.
Hey, that's me.
And his adversary will be Olbram, known as Sparrowhawk, archery master of Kaling.
Oh, yeah, he
Let
was
us
fighting
wish
earlier.
the combatants luck.
Yes. I wish you luck, good sir. Okay.
All is prepared for the first duel.
All right.
We will witness a duel with longswords.
I wonder what the second one's going to be. Oh, the second is always tougher than the first. Oh! Oh, he's quick. We gotta be careful with him. Oh, look at you.
What's up?
Oh, by the way, I am working on combos, but I still suck at them. Oh! Oh, I didn't do it right. I didn't. That was a attempt at a combo. Watch. Okay. Okay. Oh, he countered it, I think. No. Yeah.
Bollocks!
No. Oh. No, back up, back up, back up. Oh, yeah. Come on. Oh. You like that? Oh, okay. Oh, he's doing me some damage, but I'm also getting him. Oh, he didn't like that. Oh, that hurt.
Fuck at this. Fucking hell.
You getting frustrated, buddy? Oh, he pulled that. He turned that one around on me. Oh. Okay. Head cracker. Come on, bud. Oh, okay.
That's the end of the first round of combat, and the victor is Henry of Skalitz.
Yay! All right. Short swords. Ooh.
Change weapons for the second bout.
You
Our
know,
warriors will fight
the
with
shield
hunting
work is what
swords.
kills me. Okay. Oh! Come on! Oh man, this is. I'm really out of my element on this one. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh.
Shit.
Oh! Oh, he got a little piece of me on this
Had
one.
enough?
No. Yeah, hey, how about that? You like that? Oh, he's doing a number on me. Okay, I gotta change tactics here. I'm gonna go on defensive. Let him strike. Oh, no. That maybe wasn't a good idea. Okay, let's try this again. He's much better at this than I am. He's much better at this than I am. Holy moly. Oh, oh, he's just getting frustrated now. Oh, ouch. I think I'm wearing him
Giving
down.
up already?
No, you are. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Stabby, stabby. Even though that wasn't a stabby, stabby. Oh, right in the eye.
The victor of the second duel is Henry of Skalitz. He is hereby declared the victor in this round and shall proceed to the next round.
Oh, I always forget that there's 3. You know, that apothecary, he could read that book a little quicker. All right, what do we got here?
The first combatant will
back
be
to the swords. Good.
Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Rattai Kubla,
Uh-huh.
who will measure his skills against Coleman, man-at-arms of Sir Hanush of Leipa.
Oh,
Let us
I
wish
think
the
we've...
combatants luck.
I think I've fought him before. I think I've fought a few of these guys before. And, you know, they really are.
The
They're great
combatants have
training.
entered the arena and the first duel may commence.
Yes.
We will witness a duel with longswords.
Alrighty. I'm ready. Oh. Ah. Oh. Back off. Yeah. I saw that. Oh, yeah. How about that? You like that? How about, or maybe this? Oh, no, he got me that time. Oh. All right, let's see if I can. Oh.
Here.
I gotta watch out. Some of these guys are really good. Oh! I was trying to do a combo and that didn't work. All right, that's cool. We'll just fall back on the other. Okay. All right. Oh! He's doing combos on me. Okay. All right. Let's calm down.
God. Fucker.
Oh, you didn't like that. Yeah. Oh. Back up. Now he's getting aggressive. Okay. Oh, that was the start of a combo, but I didn't get it.
You're dead.
I'm dead? Oh.
Is Henry of Skalitz.
Apparently I'm dead. You know, this is supposed to be a friendly fight. Oh no, not again.
Change weapons for the second bout. Our warriors will fight with hunting swords.
I didn't like the hunting swords in the last one, and I don't think I'm going to like hunting swords in this one either.
Are you going to cry now?
No. But you are.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, frustrated? Oh, how about that? Little pokey to the face. Oh, you don't like that either, do you? Oh, he was on to me that time.
Way off.
There! What?
We have
That's
a
it?
victor in the second duel.
Oh.
He is Henry of Skalitz.
Oh, okay.
Lords and ladies, good men and good
Oh,
wives,
I think I've won.
you have just witnessed the final duel in today's Rattai tourney for which we all owe gratitude to Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Hear,
All
hear.
glory to the victor, Henry of Skalitz, man-at-arms in the company of Sir Radzik Kovila.
Yay!
This prize will be given to him by our gracious Sir Hanush.
Yay! Go get my prize. All right, now he's you. Whoa, whoa. Oh, what was that about the executioner? I heard something, some chitter chatter about the executioner. All right, where is? Oh, there he is. There he is. Let's go talk to him. Hi, Hanush.
You did it in the end, Henry.
I did. Oh, I
no
got.
doubt you're
a
well
helm.
satisfied. And I'm sure you'll be happy with this prize.
I am.
Certainly am, my lord. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Oh, let's take a look at what we got. Let's see. Okay, so we got it was Lords of Lipa Hound Skull. Ooh, it's got a little torque on it and everything. Nice. I don't know if I'm gonna wear it, but I like having. Look at that, 2.7K. I mean, it's really yeah, awesome. Okay, let's take a look and see if seriously. I mean, I fought an entire tournament, and he hasn't had a chance to read it yet. All right, well, I'll be back.
Have you read it already?
Oh, Henry, it's a marvelous book.
Oh.
Wonderful, really.
Oh.
I've found what we need.
Okay.
But it won't be easy. The spell must be said over the grave of the person preventing his soul from resting in eternal peace.
Okay.
While burning something from the house he lived in.
Okay.
Of course. It couldn't be something easy, could it?
Who said meddling with the dead would be a walk in a rose garden? You'll probably have to ask your widow a few more questions.
All right, we
Once
can
you
do
know
that.
everything, get something from his house and find the grave of the person that's preventing him from resting in peace. Then come see me and we'll get to banishing that ghost.
All right.
Jesus. And I thought the living were troublesome.
I agree with you, Henry. Seriously, this is really. Oh my goodness! It's turned into a. Wait a minute. Where's? Oh, there's. Oh, Pebbles. That's right. I put you under cover because it was raining. That's right. I remember now. All right, we have to head back to Ledechko, and we're gonna talk to. What was her name again? We're gonna talk to the butcher. How about that? And then we'll figure out what's going on. Oh my goodness. I don't remember what her name is. Well, we'll find out in a minute. Usually I'm pretty good about it. But now if I remember correctly, we want to go this way. This is it right over here. Yes. All right, you stay in the shade here, Pebbles. I'll be right back. We're going to go and talk to our Drahamira. That's right. Hi, Drahamira.
I saw the apothecary and he reckons that ghost of yours is quite a problem.
Yeah.
You think I don't know that?
Oh, for crying
Last
out loud.
night, I didn't get a wink of sleep. I lay in my bed, tossing and turning, just waiting for him to appear.
Did he come?
And did he come?
For a long while, it seemed like nothing would happen. Then, towards the morning, the room grew cold as the grave. My poor heart nearly stopped beating when I heard a voice calling my name. So I fell to my knees and begged the Virgin Mary to protect me. When will this all end? You must work quickly. If this goes on much longer, I'll lose my mind. I know I will.
Oh, boy. Okay, so we must cast a spell over the grave of the person disturbing Alois's rest.
To get rid of him, we need to cast a spell over the grave of the person who's preventing him resting in peace. I'm not sure who that person is, though. You haven't already picked out a grave site for yourself, have you?
No. Henry, the truth is, I haven't told you the whole story.
Oh, there's more.
I'm not the one he's got unfinished business with.
Oh.
Who is it, then?
Yeah.
I suggest you tell me everything.
Alois had a wife.
Okay.
Her name was Lada. And she was
Lada.
a proper shrew, shrieking at him from sunrise to sunset. He never spent a single pleasant day with her.
Okay.
They must have fought like dogs. One night, Lada took a lantern and burned the whole farmhouse down with Alois inside.
Oh, boy. That would be... yeah, okay. Another reason.
Another reason not to get married. or to treat your wife kindly if you do.
Oh, no.
So
no,
I should
no.
try and
I
find
don't.
Lada's grave. Is that right?
Okay, I wanted to
You
see
said
what he would
yourself
say.
you need to find the person preventing his spirit from resting in peace. When Alois died, Lada lost her mind. She spent days running about the woods near Tarnberg,
Okay.
completely witless, until one day they found her body deep in the woods. Her hair was
Oh.
all pulled out, her face scratched up with her own fingernails. They buried her there, where they found her, but I don't know exactly where to look.
I'll ask around.
Yeah. Where did Alois live?
For the spell, I'll need something from the house where the spirit
We
once
think we
lived.
might. By the way, somebody
Where
gave me a
exactly did
hint.
Alois live?
I do remember
It's north
this house.
of here,
Yeah,
to the
north.
left of the road from Ledechko. But there's
Yep.
not much left of it these days except ash and weeds. The farm was burned to the ground with Alois inside.
Okay.
Oof, that must have been a terrible death.
All right. I can
I
head
don't
off.
need to know anything else. I can head off now.
All right. So, yeah, I that really wasn't my favorite choice, the one little dialogue option. But I thought maybe it would be like, sometimes the way it works is like there's like a whole list of things and you just start at the top and you work your way through them. And I thought that might be what it is, but apparently that one was actually a choice. I believe this is it over here. This is to the north. Okay. All right, let's see.
Everything burned to the ground.
Yeah.
So where can I find something that belonged to the dead? I'll take some of these pieces of charred wood. That should do.
All right, so take some charred wood. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, there we go. Burnt wood from Alois farm. Got it. Okay. Okay, all right. All right. Now, there was a second piece. We have to find the grave, Lada's grave. So we've got something from Alois, and now we need to find Lada's grave. So let's take a look. Find the grave of Alois. Okay. And that is okay. I'm just going to let the little objectives complete. And let's see if how are we going to find Alois' grave? Oh, no, that's a marker that I put down. All right. Well, this is a little bit of a Let's take a look. Find the grave of Alois' wife. So we have to cast a spell over Alois. I'll ask around if the locals know where it is. Okay, in this particular, I already went through and asked locals a bunch of, tried to find somebody to ask questions of, but I guess it just wasn't, we weren't in that part of the quest yet. Now I actually have to go and see about finding who to ask. So we're not going to ask her because she doesn't know. But what we could, let's just go in the middle of town here. Now, we could check with the butcher. I know that she's the... it's the actual... Okay, the shop guard. We could actually ask the butcher.
God be with you.
Because, he's been here. Ask about the grave.
I hear there's a grave in the woods round here. Do you know how I can find it?
You mean where they buried that madwoman?
Yeah.
They say on some nights a ghost wanders the woods. But you'll find the grave when you head up to the woods and keep some way off to the right from the stream. It's hard enough to see in daylight. If it's dark, you're sure to get lost.
Thanks. I'm sure I'll find it.
Oh.
If I were you, I wouldn't go looking for it. It's not a good place. Farewell.
All right. So it looks like we actually... So it's up here on the right. Okay. So here's the thing. Yeah, I guess my plan of asking somebody close to Drahamira actually kind of worked. So that's good. I was gonna do is start at her place and then circle out. Maybe ask the bailiff, ask the innkeeper, that kind of thing. But it turns out that I didn't have to go through. Wow, that was a lot easier than last time. Last time I went around asking all kinds of people for things, but they didn't know. All right, so we want to go over here. Good job, Pebbles. Pebbles the Wonder Horse. Now, it's up here on the left. Oh, back there? Oh, it's behind me. Okay. Oh. Oh, there it is.
This must be it. May she rest in peace.
Yep. Okay. All right. So, go back to the apothecary. Wait. Oh, find. Okay. Go back to the apothecary. All right. So I found all I need to know and got what's needed. Now I should go back to the apothecary. Well, okay. I will meet you back at the apothecary. I'm going to have to start cutting some stuff out because this is taking a lot longer than I expected.
I have everything we need.
Excellent. In that case, I'm ready too.
Let's
Very
meet after
good.
dark at the crossroads beyond Ledechko.
Oh,
I'll be there.
oh, good grief! What? Did I miss something? Okay. So we have to meet the apothecary at the crossroads. Now, which crossroads is that? Up there. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's, as I say, I'm going to have to... The rest of this is running around. So what I'll do is I'm just going to... We'll just cut to the because right now it's just a bunch of back and forthing. So yeah, I'll meet you at the crossroads at the right time. Oh, here we are.
Ah, good. You're here. Come with me.
Oh, he's got a lantern. How come I don't get... how come I have to use a torch and he gets a fancy lantern? Now, I just have to remember where it is. It's up here somewhere, I think. It looks a little different in the dark. Oh, there's... Now that's interesting. Do you see that? There's like fireflies or something up here. Is that the grave? No, that's just... Okay, that's just coincidental. Isn't it up here? Here it is! We are here. All right, so we're just going to wait for our friendly local apothecary, who is somewhere way back there. I don't know where he is. Hopefully he's going to know exactly where I am.
Start the exorcism so we can go and get some sleep.
Okay. All right. I was feeding mutt, but that's okay.
Ziana Kanba, Zikia Kanba, Galubara, Namtabara, Ashakbara, Kikimbara, Ziana Kampa, Zikia Kampa, Galubara, Namtabara. What's that?
Go on. That's what matters. Just keep going.
Keep going, buddy.
That's enough. The ghost must surely be banished by now. Now let's get out of here before something worse appears. Go and see the widow tomorrow to find out if it helped.
All right, I will.
I'm going home.
Thanks for the help.
All right. Well, we'll do this. We'll check with Drahomira in the morning. Whoa! Whoa! That could have been very, very bad. I'll go this way. Anyways, I'm gonna go. We'll pick up again. Back with Drahomira. All right. Let's see if there's an improvement in this situation.
Good morning.
Good morning. We cast the spell over Lada's grave.
We cast the spell over Lada's grave. It wasn't for the faint of heart.
It was kind
Mary,
of freaky,
Mother of
actually.
Mercy. And not even that helped.
What?
What?
Oh,
Do you
come
mean
on.
to tell me it was all for nothing?
Only the Lord himself can help me now.
Oh,
I'll need the parish priest.
Well, why didn't you go and see him right at the start?
What would he think of me? Herbalists have always handled ghosts. But now what other choice do I have? Go and ask him what I can do.
okay, I'll go see him.
Fine. I'll go and see him. But I swear this is the last thing I'm doing for you.
You have my gratitude. Take a few groschen for everything you've done for me so far. Once the ghost is gone, you'll get more.
All right. Okay.
Take care.
Father Godwin. Well, at least you take care as well. At least it's an excuse to go and see Father Godwin. Now, where was Father Godwin again? He's... Oh, wait a minute. Wait. It's not here. We have to go to Uzhitz. Oh, for crying out loud. All right, Pebbles. I will meet you in Uzhitz. This is a lot of running around. Holy moly. Okay, see you soon. I see Father Godwin's still training. We'll have to talk to him. We have a reasonable... Okay, Father Godwin. Father Godwin. There we go. There you go. How can you get rid of a ghost?
There's a widow being haunted by a ghost. Can anything be done about that?
A revenant? Tell me more about it.
For the last few nights, her long-dead neighbour's been paying her a visit in her house. She's tried to drive him out, but neither prayer nor spells have any effect. That's why she's turning to you for help, Father.
In the scripture, it's written that the dead shall rise again only on the day of judgment. I suspect it may be something on the widow's own conscience that's haunting her. Do you know anything more about that?
No. I could tell him about the fire.
Well, she says it's the ghost of Alois, a farmer whose wife burned him alive in his own cottage.
My. That would make a soul restless, all right. But I believe there must be something else that's keeping the widow from sleeping. A farmer, jealous wife. I'd ask the widow if there's not more to it.
Oh God, that never occurred to me.
Yeah.
How little you know people. Make the widow tell you everything, you'll see. And to make amends with the deceased as well as the Lord, tell her to erect an atonement cross.
Okay.
A what?
You ask as if you've fallen from the stars. An atonement cross. You often see them along roads. Reminders of reconciliation and forgiven trespasses. Suggest it to the widow and see how she reacts.
Oh. Thank you for the advice. It was very helpful.
I shall pray for the poor woman, and I'll be grateful in turn for any donation she may decide to make to the church.
There you
I'll
go.
be with you.
I like Father Godwin, by the way. We've had some... Well, let's just say we've had some interesting times. All right. I'll meet you back with Drahomira. Okay. I think it's time we got to the bottom of this because, you know, what Father Godwin said makes sense. I think there's more going on here. Yeah. Okay, let's see what she has to say for herself.
Good afternoon.
I saw the parish priest.
I saw the parish priest.
And what did he tell you? Will he come and bless my house with holy water?
No, a better question is, what haven't you been telling me?
I've already told you everything.
Okay, so here we go. Oh wow, I'm overpowered in every single way. How about this? How about speech? Was there anything going on between you and Alois?
I feel you haven't told me everything. Was there something between you and Alois?
There's no use denying it any longer.
Oh, for crying out loud.
I was a widow and his wife Lada. She wasn't the kind of woman who filled her husband's heart with joy. Alois and I grew close.
So, fornication?
If that's what you want to call it. From time to time, we took comfort in each other's arms. Lada found out and began to make a fuss.
I'm not surprised.
They fought. You know the rest.
You're responsible.
You bear a lot of the responsibility for Alois and Lada's deaths. Now I understand why he haunts you.
I know.
She's guilty.
I've thought the same thing every single day since he
Guilty
died.
conscience.
Alois left 2 orphans.
Oh, no.
I assume his children know nothing about it.
They're already adults. But you're right. They don't know anything. Do you think it would help if I told them everything? That it would bring peace to Alois and he'd stop haunting me?
Yeah.
I think you're on the right path now. Make up for old wrongs. Atone for your sins. Erect a memorial cross.
You're right. I'll go and tell them the truth, however much they despise me afterwards.
It's not about them.
I'll do anything to get a good night's sleep again.
Yeah. It's not about them.
Here's some money. Go to the quarry and order a cross be made.
Oh, for crying out loud.
I'll do that.
Okay, I'll do it, I guess.
Thank you 100 times over. May the Lord watch over you.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Okay, well, we'll talk about it on the way to the quarry, which I believe is up in Talmberg. So we're going to go to the Talmberg quarry. And there we go. Yeah, it's not, so her telling her, oh no, her telling the kids what happened, what she did, it's not for their benefit, it's for hers, right? It's so that she can get it off her conscience and get a clear mind. You know, until she does stuff like that, she's never going to be able to, get a good night's sleep. All right, we're going to take the shortcut down to the thing. It's basically back around this way. Whoa! Actually, more like this way. There we are. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And it takes us, like, right to the quarry. This is the one that I was going to use in the horse race if I had to. But, yeah. Wait. That's Rupert. Wait a minute. Is it Rupert I got to order the cross from? Yes. Rupert, stop.
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
There we go.
I need to erect an atonement cross. How much does one cost?
10 groschen. We already have one such cross ready, so if you pay now, we can have it sent wherever you want immediately.
Here you are.
See you later.
Okay. Oh. There she is.
What do you think? Will he come again?
I'm sure we've seen the last of him. Oh, feels so light I could float away at peace with the world.
That's a peace I have yet to find. As you've seen for yourself, shaking off the past isn't easy.
Here's a ring my husband left me. I don't even know where he got it, but it might be worth something. Take it, with my gratitude.
I'm glad I was able to help.
Thank you, and God be with you.
And with you. I hope you'll finally have peaceful dreams.
Holy moly. I got not a lot of money. I didn't do it for the money. But we finished the quest. So I'm I'm quite happy about that. Is this it here? It doesn't say anything? Oh, okay. Well, there you go. So that was the well, let's take a look and see. I think it's complete now. Yeah, so it's gone. We've got the Madonna of Sasau. We might have to look into that one next. Because that yeah, I don't know. Am I going to be happy about it? I don't know. Some of the well, we'll see. We'll see. All right. If we go to the quest log, if we go to done, and essentially those are main. We're not a main quest. It's Restless Spirit. Here we go. So yeah, I arranged for at the quarry for a conciliatory cross to be raised, which should put the troubled soul to rest forever. So it's all done. Everything's good. Restless Spirit has been completed. That took way longer than I expected, and it was way more detailed. Holy moly! But in the end, I'm actually happy I did it because it was, hey Pebbles, how you doing? Because I got a little bit of practice in with stealth and with a bit of the sneakery. I got to open some hard lockpicked chests, or lockpick some hard chests. So that was kind of cool. All right, I think this is a good place to stop. In the next one, we'll figure out what we're gonna do. But until then, you all have yourselves a great day. Bye-bye.